It's just one. And they said, oh, no problem, we'll make it up into 2 beds. They came in, they made it up into 2 beds. There were 2 sets of sheets on 2 mattresses so close together that you couldn't put your fingers between the mattresses. But it was still one bed. You can't really. Anyway, it was a great night. But every maybe 15 minutes or so, Darius, while he's sleeping, says, And it was actually really a comforting sound. It was almost like having sex without having to exert yourself. It was just the soundtrack of it, which was nice. I'm sorry, I just made a child cry. So usually it takes 15 minutes or so. What is this queue over here? What's happening? I can't really see you guys. What are the people lined up against that wall doing? Oh, you want to ask questions? There's a lot of monkey hats in here. I hope the job hunt goes well, though.
Hi, Misha.
Hi, I recognize you.
Yeah. I have a question about Divine. How did you get?
It's the rest of you. How do you like?
Yeah. How did you get into producing it, and where did the original idea come from?
How did I get into producing it?
Yeah.
Blackmail. Yeah. Ivan, who was our visual effects coordinator on Supernatural, he produced and directed and wrote this web series called Divine. And for several months, he was taking me out for drinks all the time. He was like paying for the drinks every time. And I was like, man, this sounds fucking great. And then one night he got me drunk. He's like, hey, I got this little thing. You let me involved? And I was like, sure, man, let's do it. So watch it back. It's the lesson on that one. Yeah, I mean, really, it was Ivan's project, but I helped out where I could, which was pretty much nowhere. Hi.
Hi. I wanted to ask if there is a role from a classic film that you would have loved to have had.
A role from a classic film? Yes. What constitutes a classic film?
It evolves.
Yeah, because not Dallas, obviously, is in my head. And I actually, to be perfectly honest, don't know whether I'd rather play Debbie or Dallas. I've always been a big fan of the Muppets too, which is classic. So probably something along those lines, either Debbie or Miss Piggy. Thank you. There's another thing going on over here. Are you the recording of that sound in here? The voice? Yeah, it is you. Someone explain to her how microphones work. Yeah, yes. What's happening over here? Don't want to see you talking with this part. Yeah, can you get closer?
I know.
Don't worry, it's not going to do anything to you. Did you have a bad experience with the microphone? Yes.
Yeah.
Many bad experiences with the microphone. Okay. Do angels eat bruise? Breathe. Do angels eat breathe? Fantastic question. I know where you're going with this.
น่าสกใจเลยน่าสกใจเลย
breathe or